It makes me want to take it off and never wear it again. More suited for people who already have a booty. Pants are tight. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Jazz, and we are back with another haul. So today we are reviewing Gymshark. I am a long-time Gymshark buyer, scaling back from 2021, I believe, because I just recently looked at my favorites and my orders. I'm like, damn, I've been buying Gymshark for quite some time. These are the items I got for my Black Friday. Yes, we're in January, but I'm always right on time, all right? Never late, just on time. So if you're new here, make sure you subscribe and let's get into the video. So we're gonna start with the joggers first, the sweats. First item I have is these Strength Department wide leg joggers. I will have the name on the screen and the color for sure on the screen. Just a jogger you're gonna need. Like, it's the winter time, so pump covers are a must. We are approaching a winter storm, okay? I actually really do like these, even though I did get like an extra large because they were selling out so fast, so I couldn't get my actual size, which is preferably a medium to large. These are in the extra large, and even though they are not my actual size, I do like the way they fit. They fit very, very oversized. So if you do want it to be a little oversized, you could definitely size up. It's just a nice standard jogger to have, especially over your leggings. Now, I will say, when you wear it with your leggings, or when I do wear it in my leggings, sometimes the pilling time gets on my leggings, so I definitely have to, you know, move around it. I have to find out what leggings I can wear with it. I can't just wear all my leggings with it, or it's just going to be covered in this fabric. Just something to keep in mind. There's only 2 pockets on the side. There's no drawstring, so I do have to roll it up. I mean, I don't really mind. It doesn't really bother me too much, but definitely something, you know, to have. It's actually pretty warm as well, and I do love the length. Wide leg is always going to be my top pick because it's just flattering, you know, especially when you wear your shoes. Sometimes you have shoes that looks kind of big on your feet, but the wide leg kind of, you know, kind of hides that. So it makes it look like you have, I don't want to say small feet, but it makes it look like, you know, your feet's not huge and you know, humongous, gigantic. So definitely a cover up for that as well. And the logo is on the leg of it. Next jogger we have is the Power Wash joggers. Now, these are definitely my favorite. The one thing that I love about this is the fact that you have a distressed detailing on the ass, okay? It just accentuates, you know, what you got back there. Like, if you got a badonkadonk, if you got a little, you know, a little something, it don't matter. This definitely is very flattering on the booty. So I absolutely love this style. I wish I did get more colors in it. I got 2 colors and 2 different sizes. So this one is a medium, which I could range from a medium to a large in the sweats. But I mostly prefer the large only because it's, you know, if it's more oversized, the medium will fit true to size. I will say, if you go true to size in the waistband, it'll be a little snug. So if you want room or you don't like that compressive feeling in your midsection, definitely size up. But overall, I love it. I love the quality. The quality is great. I wear this on top of my leggings all the time, and I don't get no pilling, no distress. Nothing comes undone. I will say this is my most favorite thing like I ever purchased from Gymshark, and I'm not even lying. So it has distressed detailing in the back, and the logo is on the pocket, left side pocket side. And it's just 2 pockets on the side, drawstrings outside. I wouldn't recommend using the drawstrings. You probably don't need to because, like I said, it does fit. It's more like in a compressive fit if you do true to size. I will say in the large, it does give more length. The medium gives a okay length, but, you know, I can't hike it up too much or it's going to give high waters. So that's why if you do want the length to be oversized and baggy, size up. I have this in this beautiful blue color. It's like a teal blue, which I absolutely love. Definitely something I do recommend picking up. Next up we have are the pants. Now I have two pants, and I tried the Soft Sculpt. Let me read the full name. These are the Soft Sculpt flared leggings, and I got them in the color black. Now this is one of the more viral pics. Like everyone's talking about it. They're trying to compare it to the Honors, trying to see if, you know, maybe it matches the same vibe as the Honor ones. Now I will say I am in between sizes when it comes to Gymshark, like their leggings and pants in general. Not the sweats though. But the leggings and pants, I'm always between like a large or medium, like either one. It's always gonna be one or the other, or even sometimes an XXL. You know, I think it depends. I did get this in an extra large, and I will say like I like the fit, but it is a little big. Like there's extra fabric in the crotch area, and you know it is super stretchy. So though I think the large would have been, you know, a more fitted look. Definitely, if you don't want it too fitted, I will say size up, because the extra large does give me space. It gives me space for my midsection area. It gives me space in the legs. I don't know if it's like naturally tight or not, but my extra large size, like if it's comfortable, like I can move in it, I can bend down, it doesn't roll down. It is really stretchy, and it's also a seamless fit. I don't really technically like seamless. You know, I do prefer things with seams in it, because I just think the things with seams, except the front seam, like no front seam, having like a butt seam, and even like in the waistband, I just think it looks, you know, more rounded. Like it's like a more rounded look. I'm not mad at this. It does hide cellulite, and it is long enough. So when I sit down, I still have that fabric. It's covering my shoes. It's covering my ankles. I wouldn't say they're too long. I did get the regular fit, so they're not too long. You know, I just think they're just right. I wouldn't work out in these because it just gives like a fabric, like for upper body days, maybe some yoga, even cardio. I don't think it gives like leg day, because the fabric, if it's brushing against like the barbell or even dumbbells, it might pill, it might rip. You know, it's very delicate and it's so soft. I think it's really flattering, but it might not be as flattering if you don't have like a huge booty. I think it's more suited for people who already have a booty. You don't have a lot. I still think it will do something for you, but probably not as much. Now the real question is, do I prefer these over the Honor ones? I think I still like the Honor ones better, because I think the Honor gives you that wow factor, dramatic effect. This just gives, you know, a regular flare. Before I brought this, I was into the flares, but as of right now, I'm not really too into the flares. And it doesn't give that flare look. Like, it doesn't accentuate your thigh to the point where like you have, you know, no cow or no lower. But it does give you more of a pants look, I will say. It doesn't give you too crazy flare. So definitely something to think about. Our next flare leggings is the Whitney. So these are the Whitney flare leggings, and I got this in the color cherry purple. Now I am a fan of Whitney's collection in the past. I did try the last collection that she ever had before she came back as a director. It was the V3. I believe it was a V3, and her high rise leggings with the bunch scrunch. I had those in brown. I don't have them anymore. I think I gave them away to my sister. I always been a fan of the way she does her leggings, because I do think they flatter people who are more curvier. You know, Gymshark, I just feel like naturally Gymshark caters to those with a more athletic build. So that's why sometimes when I buy their leggings, it don't fit as well as it should, because, you know, I carry more weight in other areas, and I feel like it's either going to be too tight or too big. Like, too tight or too big. It's not a good medium, I would say, with Gymshark leggings. That's why I'm not really too much of a fan for Gymshark leggings, but the joggers and everything else, I'm down to buy. The bum scrunch. that I do not mind. You know, I think it's very invasive. Like it's not going into your cracks and crevices, and it still gives you that good nice lift. Now I would say for the sizing with this, the last time I did try, you know, Whitney stuff, I was a large, and I did get a large. I will say it is, I don't know if it's the pants, but it's tight. Like, these pants are tight. If you don't like compressive feeling, compressive look, definitely size up. But if you do, then size down or to the side. I will say this is a very ultra high rise. Like, these are very high in the waistband. It doesn't give you mid. It's gonna cover everything. It does smooth out, you know, the belly, but it is still tight. So even with it being ultra high, which I do prefer, it's still tight. Like, it's hard for me to actually move in it. Like, if I do one wrong move, one wrong sneeze, I think I'll bust open. It does give you like a more fitted compressive look. So if you like everything to be, you know, like, you know, you walking around like you got everything sucked in, then you will love these leggings. I will say these are squat proof. Like, I squat in them perfectly fine. It does show a little, I think a little shade, because I think I was wearing a light colored underwear. It does show, I think, a little shade of the color, but for the most part, probably don't want to do leg days in these. But I think these are more for like a lounging effect or upper body. I'm not saying go crazy, because I haven't tried these in the gym yet, so I don't know how the sweat proof is. But for the most part, these are more for lounging, upper body, yoga type pants. You know, you running errands, you know, you want to look cute when you're long flares. And I will say these are long, cover everything. They cover my shoes. Doesn't give you high waters, sky waters, none of that. It might be a little too long for people who are shorter. I am 5'5", so it is long on me, but I don't really mind the long look. I'd rather it be long than short, because come on, that high water, sky water, I'm not really going for. You know, I need something, you know, a more eloquently fitted. I missed the return window, so if I did open the package earlier, honestly, I probably just returned it in general. I don't really like when there's too much extra fabric in my leggings. It doesn't give you that well-rounded look. There's definitely less stretch in the waistband. So if you like that, then you will love this. Now onto the bras. By bras, I mean one. I only got one. I have a lot of bras, so I don't really, you know, I'm not really on a hunt to go get a new bra unless I already have something that I really like that I will get in more colors. I do like the twist style bralettes. Like, I have a couple from other brands, and you know, I really do like them. I enjoyed them, so I decided to try one from Gymshark. This is the twist front bralette, and I got it in French lilac, and a medium. I'm always a medium in Gymshark bras, so medium for reference. Now this bralette, I was so disappointed. Mind you, I didn't know. Maybe that's on me because I didn't read the description, but there's no bra pad in this, okay? So smaller chested girls, skip on this. Skip. Like, it's not flattering at all. It makes you look even more flat chested. It makes it look like you don't have anything, okay? But overall, it is true to size. But like I said, it gives you flat chested, okay? It gives a good amount of cleavage for it to be low impact. You don't want to be jumping around in this, because girl, your boobs gonna fall out, okay? Definitely low support, so definitely for, you know, rest days, errands. There is a little boob spillage on the sides. Not too much, but you know, just a little. Very, very little. So I don't really mind that. But overall, I wouldn't buy this. I wish if this was in final sale, I would have returned it, because it's not flattering. Like, it makes me want to take it off and never wear it again. There is adjustables in the back, so if you do need to size up, you know, do so you do have a more comfortable fit. But I do love the color, okay? I just wish it gave what it gave and not flatty. Next we have is jackets, and by jackets I mean one. This is also the Soft Sculpt jacket, the Soft Sculpt zip up jacket, and I got this in heavy blue. I will say this jacket is very compressive. It's tight. Like when you put it on, I like the way it looks. Like you'll like the way it looks, the feel, but overall I don't think it's as functional as it should be. As you will see on the try on, I did zip it up and it zipped right back down. So if you want a more relaxed fit, I will say size up. You're not going to get much function with it. It is extremely stretchy though, I will say. So this is more for a fitted, compressive look. And if you do not like that, maybe size up or don't get it at all. This is not a full length jacket. This hits mid. So it's like a mid waist. It does have thumb holes for your convenience. And also, there's no hoodie. It's just a single cut. I will say it is a little tight. Because when I wear it, or when I tried it on, and it was at my neck. And every time I try to, sometimes you just want to pull your jacket in to cover your face. And I couldn't do that at all. Like, it would slip right back. And then it gives, like, a little irritation in the neck area. Like, I know the fabric is there because it literally hits right there. And every time I move my neck, I'm feeling the jacket. I'm feeling the fabric. And it's kind of a little bit irritating, honestly. I wish it had pockets. There's no pockets. I do prefer jacket with pockets in it because, it's just more convenient. But overall, like, I think it's pretty cute. It wasn't, like, more compressive, and it was just, like, more comfortable fit. I think I would have, rocked with this. But I think you should size up if you want it more relaxed. Like, because, sometimes tight is not right. Okay, sometimes you want to just lounge and stuff. And this is supposed to be more like a lounging fabric. And I don't want to lounge in something so tight and constrictive. Like, it just makes me want to take it off. Last but not least, we have accessories. I only got one bag. I actually got another bag, but that's for my sister. This is the viral bag. It was viral like a couple years back. It's not viral now, but I got this in this beautiful pink color. I originally have the same bag, but it was time for something new. Something new and improved. Like, I wore this down to the ground, okay? Look at that. The little wear and tear, but that's what you need when you wear a bag, The only thing I do not like with this bag is the fact that the straps will fall off. It will irritate your soul because it irritates mine. It will fall off until you don't want to wear it no more. Now, we are in the winter time, so if you're wearing a coat, if you're wearing a jacket, the shoulder strap is always going to fall off. It's going to keep falling off. So I do think this is more for, like, when you're wearing your little lighter jackets, sweaters, or even in the summer, it is more bearable because the strap does stay, but it still falls off, but it does, for the most part, stay. But I really just, I adore this bag. It's like a cutesy gym type bag. It does have an outside pocket. Ooh. Almost took me out. Pocket on the outside. These straps that you need to make sure they're tied right because they will come undone. So there is a way for you to do it. You do want like a more detailed what's in my bag, Zipper inside. A little mesh outside. You're always gonna need a nice gym bag, something to look cute in, because half the time I don't even want to go to the gym, so I need something to spark my interest into actually getting up. This keychain, a bow, keychain on the zipper, a keychain over here. You see, it gives you even a loop. It already knows that you want to put a keychain on it. Okay, definitely something to think about, even though it always falls down. Okay, you can work around it, but maybe not to winter time. Okay, hang it up. Summer, spring. Okay,
Probably more September. For that is spring summer. Okay. September spring shows.
That is all I have for you today. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe. Join the fam. We want you to be part of the family. Give me a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.